Morning. We could take a little time today to talk about the situation in which renters find themselves. Now, we understand that renting has some advantages. There's no getting away from that. And historically, a lot of people have felt like renting would give them greater flexibility, more options, and that's great. But as a renter, you're constantly faced with the same dilemma. Should you keep renting for another year, or should you purchase a home? Your answer depends on your current situation and your future plans. But there are a number of benefits to home ownership that every renter should consider. We're going to look at just 4 things to think about. And as you reflect on whether you're going to settle into renting for another year, keep these in mind. The first one is the fact that rents are rising quickly. Now, we're hearing a lot about how the housing prices are going up, and that's true. But rent is going up as well. Rent increasing each year is not new. If we look back at census data, it confirms that rental prices have gone up consistently for decades. This chart makes that pretty clear. If you're a renter, you're faced with payments that continue to climb each year. Realtor.com recently shared the September rental report, and it shows price increases accelerating from August to September. As the graph shows, rents are still on the rise. It's important to keep this in mind when the time comes for you to sign a new lease, as your monthly rental payment may increase substantially when you do that. So our first point, rents go up. We know that. The second is that renters miss out on equity gains. One of the most significant advantages of buying a home is the wealth that you build through the equity. This year alone, homeowners gained a substantial amount of equity, which in turn grew their net worth. As a renter, you miss out on that wealth building tool that could be used to fund your retirement, to buy a bigger home, to downsize, or to achieve other personal goals like paying for an education or starting a new business. The third point to remember is that homeowners can customize to their heart's content. Or the way I've heard it put is you can put a nail in any wall you want. That's a big decision-making point if you want to be able to paint, to renovate, or to make home upgrades. In many cases, your property owner determines what selections are going into the home, what finishes, and they prefer that you not alter them as a renter. As a homeowner, you have the freedom to decorate and personalize your home to really make it your own. The fourth point is that owning a home may provide greater mobility than you think. Again, one of the key benefits of renting is the flexibility that it might offer. If the opportunity comes up to move for a job, historically it's been fairly easy to make that move as a renter, and sometimes more difficult as a homeowner. But when we look at the market today, we realize that houses are selling very quickly on today's market. According to the National Association of Realtors, the average home is only on the market for 17 days. That means that if you were owning in this market and you had the opportunity to move, your job was sending you elsewhere, your home could be sold very quickly. Now, that's not a promise, there are no guarantees, but in today's market, it would not be uncommon. The bottom line then? Well, deciding if it's the right time for you to buy is a personal decision, and the timing is different for everyone. However, if you'd like to learn more about the benefits of home ownership, let's connect so that you can make a confident, informed decision and have a trusted advisor along the way. Home ownership could be a great step. I'd love to be with you as you take that step. Reach out to me at area code 801-556-2259.